UN peacekeepers are set to return to the Golan Heights after the area was liberated from jihadists. However, the region is still hotly contested, with Syria and Israel fighting over it for decades. RT's Golan reports.
This city in the Golan Heights is one of the latest sites where the Syrian army has brought terrorist rule to an end. We were among the first international news crews inside after its liberation. Well, just months ago, the city of Quneitra behind me was still under the control of Nusra. Well, with most of the infrastructure gone, this is the main focus of the Syrian government now. Liberated, but far from safe. We weren't allowed further inside the city. The jihadists have made demining the area a painstaking process. For decades, the Golan Heights have been fought over. Both Syria and Israel claim the land as theirs. As far as the UN is concerned, it's definitely Syrian. But that's failed to stop the exchange of fire. It got worse when the jihadi advance saw UN peacekeepers flee in 2014. They'd been the only force to try and ease tensions. Considering the volatility of the situation here at Golan Heights, the UN made a big point out of establishing a presence here. Well, speaking about this particular checkpoint, they were driven out by terrorists. Al-Nusra Front and ISIL are the two main factions that briefly gained foothold here. And, well, this area doesn't need any more hostility. There's plenty of it here already. After all, the front line was just over there, with, again, Nusra and ISIL holding some territory. And Israel doesn't need terrorists on its border, and its checkpoints begin right over those mountains. Now at least the UN patrols can begin again, with the help of some Russian backup.
Together with a UN representative, we conducted an initial patrol during which we checked the safety of the roads. The main problem is that there are lots of explosives. We've sent all the information we have to the UN peacekeeping force for analysis to reconstruct the UN checkpoints. The Russian military police are helping the UN mission to inspect the UN checkpoints.
The Golan Heights may still territorially be in a state of flux, but at least the terrorists have finally been repelled, and the UN peacekeepers can get on with the job. I'm Golan reporting from the Golan Heights in Syria for RT.
We asked the UN mission to comment on the situation. It confirmed it's implementing a gradual return to the Golan Heights.